Let's get it, boy. Let's get it. I need a win, man. I've been stinking it up the last couple games. I need to get this shit turned around. What are you talking about? Oh, he sent me an invite. This nigga, man. What the fuck, man? This nigga, man. Sent this nigga invite. Your PlayStation by your mic again. You hear the feedback when you talk. That fan blowing like shit. Something you got blowing, but I think it's your PlayStation though. Shit sound a little crazy. Nigga, really? Oh, nigga, that's fine. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. Damn, I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything first either. quarter? And last time, how the fuck you beating this nigga like this in the first quarter?
This is user file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them.
Let's figure it, man.
The screen and complete it. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Well, they took your advice from a bit earlier, tried the screen, but that one, it was covered up pretty well. They did a nice job on it, but I still think it was the right idea. Probably just a block or two away. We'll be backed up deep. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. He's got a boost here in his own. Return this, and that means they're by 13-0. It's a pick, Sean Lattimore. Going up top. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
That ain't happening today. No, we gonna work this ball. You there? I can't hear you, player. You must be A to the F to the K. Alright, let's get it out of the way. This nigga got 59 tackles at that linebacker. Dylan Moses. You're cool. I don't tell you, you bum ass nigga. Drop the ball too much, you've been replaced.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Garoppolo. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Back deep, Taylor Gabriel. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Newton. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Going to give it to Love. And this will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Newton now to throw. Dancing to his left. And the Cowboys are in the end zone for the touchdown. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Streaming this game right now.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
21. Check.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Can't stop.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
11.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first.
Damn. What time is it? Where's my cell phone? I just missed it.
With third down.
Oh, Spencer called.
Here we go. 180. Right there, 54 miles. Me and you all day.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, Garoppolo. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
First down, New York. Here we go. 180. Not today, Mark. Not today. Switch.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Yeah.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
He finds his
Dang it, I thought somebody was on that guy.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Playing the smartest right now.
61.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jockey. I think it's shot him with an RPO pass. Said nothing, Cowboys, playboy. What you doing, man?
This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington.
Hey, wahoo!
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get sixes instead of threes.
Good start.
A dozen plays on that drive.
12
that
plays, he only
got
got 3 points. That's
Let's
good
go ahead
shit.
and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make
What
the
do you
tackle.
want now?
Right, no big plays given up, no balls over your head.
He texted you and say what?
Don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
He's gay. I think he's homosexual.
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going
He be saying a lot of funny shit.
No idea.
You notice that about that nigga? He be saying a lot of little gay shit. Even when we was in a room, they used to talk that gay shit.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, and he's taken down.
Oh, come on, Cammy Cam. You can't be sitting there like that, man. Y'all niggas.
Finds his way
You can't be letting the big boy get you, Cam. Come on, Cam.
Interesting to see what they have planned for
Shit,
second and
what's wrong with
23.
you out there?
Here's Newton, escaping the pressure right.
Get there.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. And Charles kind of like what his defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Newton.
Good catch.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
That's a good pass by Cam.
So
I ain't seen him
first and 10
throw the ball that good in a minute.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Good, man. Okay. Come on, here's trying the ball, bro.
On second down, Love. He'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. They'll run again with Love on first down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
Good job, Love.
It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. 48 yards. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. On first down, here's Love. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second down and goal. Newton step, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cam Newton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Let's get it. All right.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on first and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11. They'll toss it to Hunt. Nifty move. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Giants on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. This is taken at about the 14. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. On first down, Love. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me 20. He's coming. Double up.
On second down, it's Love. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now this throw caught left side.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flushed out right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw, Newton. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Zach Gentry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Cool. You watching the game, bro? Watching his work. I got the stream up.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, good for a giant first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and they'll bring up second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. This is Hunt on the draw play. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Yeah, you saw that. Yeah, you saw that. You saw that. Let's get it, nigga. Let's get it, nigga. Yeah, he got the ball out. I ain't never seen nobody get the ball out that quick. I'm like, the fuck with this little rookie. Come on, man, let's go.
Number 81. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Love. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this one's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Open man here is Gentry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. 2
runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, here's Hunt. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down in midfield.
Niggas was there on that
pick up there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. They'll run on first down. Hunt. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Here we go.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to run the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They run the counter. It's Love. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. This quarterback now 5 of 6. Very accurate since taking over. And he's got his guys a first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. 2nd and 10.
Dang it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Drop back, you shouldn't do that.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Here we go.
It's now second and 6.
Got to do better.
13-yard line.
On second down now, it's Hunt, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
21, 21. 21, 21. Check three.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is down to 28-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I saw the Livonia trailer today.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And some space here. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he'll complete this one to Barrios. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Here we go. Black 80. Check.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Got a man, it's Barrios complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A very solid gain of 27. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Garoppolo now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And the catch made by Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. On the delay, here's Hunt. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Silver. I got this. Go. Mike's 5-4. 21. Here we go.
Yes,
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
I don't like the Giants, man. I got to let y'all niggas know how we do it out here.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this.
Put all them pieces
I
back
think you
in there.
felt
Get
the
out your
same
school
way
clothes pants,
based on our
buddy.
conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
35-10 Dallas.
So for Dallas, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Giants, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Guaranteed for 148 touchdown. Love rush for 114. John had 5. Rodgers had 4. Rodgers on a nutty out there. Defense. Diggs. Ryan Shazier. Solano, Taki. 15 hits, Shazier, good game, Cowboys. Way to go, nigga. Leave that one. Smart game right there. That was just a smart game. Ooh, my right tackle got a boost. Not enough skill points. Franklin. So he picked him up, so he knew Syracuse. Okay, we just picked that nigga up. DJ Moore got started right now. I don't really know what I'm saying. I don't even know if that nigga started right there. Oh, he is starting right there. He's 4 years old,